Hi, my name is Joey Finrow, and I am a real estate agent. I am going to go through why you, as a business owner, should consider buying a 4-unit rental property here in Orange County. Before we get started, it just gives them a little bit more context and information for somebody that does this every day. So let's say you're a business owner. You work really hard every day inside your business and you have a little bit of funds left over that you want to invest into real estate. Or maybe you haven't invested in real estate yet, but that you should, and you have some resources available to deploy into the whole real estate game. Now, I've made several videos on why business owners do invest into real estate. Why my business owners are choosing to invest into real estate is because it makes them sleep a little bit better at night knowing that they have another form investment going on behind them, or an additional form. Many of my investors, this is their third or fourth different investment vehicle besides their business. And so it gives them another pillar to lean on. And also it gives them security and a concrete investment. And it makes my business owners feel safe to take even bigger leaps of faith and bigger risks in their own business. Normally, when business owners invest into real estate, it helps their business grow even further. And so both real estate and their business grows together. So why are investors buying 4-unit apartment buildings? So number one, investors generally take the leap from buying a 1-unit, like a single family home or 2-unit, and graduate into 4 units is because generally the cash flow works a little bit better having 4 units in one property than just one single family home. You might have heard this from many investors over the past, is that if you have a 3 or 4 unit apartment building, a fourplex, if one tenant moves out, you still have 3 other tenants paying your mortgage and paying rent, and it helps you out with costs. That is very true. So you have flexibility. You feel a little bit more confident that if one tenant moves out, you still have security, knowing that bills are being paid and likely you're still having some profit come in. 4-unit apartment buildings, the benefit of buying one 4-unit apartment building versus 4 single family homes. Now, there are benefits to buying 4 single family homes, but the benefit to buying one 4-unit apartment building is that it's easier to scale and manage having one building. It's one property tax bill, it's one insurance policy, it's one handyman going to that building and probably knocking out a punch list while they're there instead of having to drive to 4 different properties. It's also easier to manage for the management company. For all these reasons, and most importantly, it's easier to make the numbers work better getting the cash flow, having a fourplex versus a single family home. And so that's why a real estate investor, someone that's a business owner, when they're looking at where should I deploy my resources to invest in a real estate, a fourplex would be great. Now, with buying a fourplex is going to be more expensive than a typical single family home. Like in our location in North Orange County, you can buy a normal single family home, let's just call it for $900,000, where it's a 4-bedroom property, 15 to 2,000 square feet in a desirable neighborhood, desirable city, and you're going to get a good tenant for about $900,000. That's what that single family home is going to cost you. Now, buying a 4-unit apartment building around that same area in North Orange County, so that would be like Placentia, Fullerton, Orange, in that North Orange County, but I like it over there. Orange and Placentia I really like right now because you get more of family communities. Generally, family communities is great to be at because you get more families as tenants. Schools tend to be better. Tenants typically stay a little bit longer and they're just better tenants. Generally, it's not a written rule and it doesn't work every single time. But that fourplex can cost you anywhere between 1.5 to 1.8. Depending on the size and the mix of the units. And so, as you can see, the price is another $500,000 to $800,000 more, $900,000 more, almost double the price because you're obviously buying just a bigger property. So not every single real estate investor does this make sense for. However, if funds are available, buying a 4-unit apartment building, I would highly recommend pushing that versus a single family home. I have a calculator comparing these two Google Sheet document. If you would like to see the numbers of these two comparisons between a single family home and then a fourplex, what does the numbers look like after you pay off all your mortgage, pay off all your expenses, and the total income coming in for the property? Which one balances better? Comment below and I'm happy to send that to you. If you also like a list of really nice 10 out of 10 investment properties here in Orange County, leave a comment below. Happy to send that to you as well. Again, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.